Your tea time, Auntie Shelly. Me have a bag of things for talk.
Roll, you're rolling. Just keep rolling, cause the tea is spilling before we start. Guys, hello? Una there? Anybody there? Yes. So, una hear me a beat this infamous, I'm gonna say infamous person, because everybody come on my show, them beat him left, them beat him right. And him say, Shelly, I'm tired of this. Now I have the Billboard producer multiple times. How much time, Kemar?
Yeah, 500 times.
500 times? That's possible?
It is possible when you're good.
500 times attached to Billboard accolades. And of course, they've had many people on the internet that have said despairing things about him. I personally have had conversations with him. You know, I wanted to have his version because we seem to have a very good connection on what doing good and beatings and business, the business of entertainment, how people view business. You don't hate me for having the people beat you on this couch, no?
Well, I mean, to be in entertainment, you have to have a thick skin, right? So the skin is thin, get out.
Yes, that's true.
I don't mind, especially because a lot of what they're saying is not accurate. So,
can we address some of them?
all of them.
All of them. Tallup. You started to work with Tallup, and Tallup said you gave her a contract that was, I guess, criminal, like it was, I don't know what the term to use, but she said that it was not what she had expected. And therefore, you did an album with her and you didn't bother to release it. Would you mind to clarify what happened?
So,
or your side? Well,
there's no side to it than just tell you what happened. So Tallup is someone who actually accompanied another artist. I think it was Determined to my studio. Because Determined wanted to do something. I don't want to call his name.
No, we can't.
Yeah. So
just start over. Just talk.
Yeah. So Tallup, she came to my studio with another artist. But I didn't know who that person was. But when I look at her, I was like, oh, this girl looks like a star. Who is she? And the person said, you don't know that it's Tallup, the girl with down to spice and can DJ up on her head. And I was like, yo, I want to record her. She looks like a star. And he was like, you don't even hear her, so why you want to record her? Me come to you for record. And you want to record her? I said, no.
Well, the person who she came with was coming to check you, but you don't look on them, you look on Tallup.
Just saw a star.
Damn.
In her. And I said, yo, I want to record you. And he was like, you don't even know what you sound like. I was like, something about her. And she came back the next day. And the first song I did with her is a collaboration with Bounty Killer. Without knowing her from nowhere. Right? I have a song that I'm remixed with Bounty Killer and I put her on it. Right? And the second song was actually came from you talking the wood bag. Yeah, the tea time.
Oh, the tea time.
Tea time. You spilling everybody's business.
Everybody's business.
Everybody's business. Carve everybody.
I love it. Yes.
And then she came and she said, yo, we have an idea for the Busta Rhyme, you know. Shelly tea time, blah, blah. She talk everybody business. So then I said, all right. She come to the studio. I put the track together and we sit down and we put the song together. Both of us put it together and stuff like that. And I said to her, I was like, you know what, you're very talented. And guess what? I'm going to turn you into a star because she's very talented and I know I'm talented and one of the best. So I was like, okay. Let's do it. And since then, she came to the studio like every day. And every day she come to the studio, we just write. And she started getting a buzz in less than a week. Everyone started to compare with Spice, Shenseea, so she better than them, you know. And as a producer, I can tell you straight up, Tallup is a bad artist, straight up. She can DJ.
Yeah, she bad.
She can DJ. And Spice can DJ.
Spice can't DJ?
Can DJ. Spice can DJ.
Can DJ.
Can DJ.
So
Spice,
Tallup just bad. Naturally?
No, I'm not going to say that. And I'm not going to say that. Tallup bad. Tallup bad in some way because Tallup can DJ on her head. That one they're different. And Shenseea, she can't write, but she bad. She bad, she can DJ.
She can DJ, yes.
I personally think Shenseea is the baddest DJ. Female DJ since latest are.
You think that Shenseea is the baddest DJ?
Female DJ.
So you're ranking Shenseea
over Spice and over Tallup.
So Shenseea, let's rank it. Shenseea, the baddest DJ.
Baddest female DJ.
Spice is second.
Tallup.
And then Tallup. So Tallup is in the top 3.
Yeah.
Who is the 4th?
Who is the 4th? The 4th, I've never really. I like Tifa. Tifa bad.
You just recorded with her.
Yeah. But as a producer, I don't just give people credit to say you're bad because I'm a record. Yeah. She good. She bad. And Jada Kingdom bad too. You know.
But 4th and 5th.
But
it doesn't have to be somebody you work with.
No, but no. I'm in a record Spice. I'm in a record Shenseea. I'm say them bad. Right. So and Stefflon Dan. I would get Stefflon Dan 4th and Tifa 5th. Let's get
this is a very interesting list. So we have number 1 in the baddest. Kemar's top list. Female dancehall. And number 1, Shenseea.
Correct.
Number 2, Spice. Number 3, Tallup. Put up their pictures. Number 4, Stefflon Dan. And number 5, Tifa. And
Jada Kingdom could be 6.
Well, we don't do 6 on here.
Yeah, it was share between Jada and Tifa.
Oh, you're pushing her up.
Yeah.
Share it.
Yeah, I share it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the balance.
So she was going to be a mega star. What happened?
Like for me, I think Tallup have never been treated with respect before by a producer or anyone in the industry. Because what I actually did is, on Tallup, I gave her an agreement, which was drafted by my attorney, and I said to Tallup, I said, I cannot advise you on this agreement.
Right.
Because I'm the
conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. I'm the producer, so I cannot advise you on it. But what I can do, I can give you the money
for you to retain a lawyer.
A lawyer independent outside of me and my attorney to review the contract, to fit whatever you comfortable with, and then both lawyers can work the agreement out, right? And we have a major label in the mix, which is huge, right? So we have Sony and we have Virgin, who was very interested in working with her, So,
what happened?
So I
told her that, yeah.
Yeah, Tallup, she know all of this because she at one point she would post something on her page,
But what happened when you told her that? What happened? Like, what caused the ruckus we see on the internet?
So I don't know if she's sick or she's crazy or what. I don't know. But when I gave it to her, I think it was a Friday or the Saturday. The Sunday morning, my phone was just ringing off. I was like, "What is this?" I said, "Tallup on Instagram. I chastise you say, you're a thief.
Jesus.
You give her a contract.
Jesus.
And I was like, wow.
So what you're saying to Auntie Shelly here is Tallup didn't take the money to it didn't reach to the level of her obtaining the lawyer to review the contract to see if you were actually trying to steal her then. Let us just say. So it didn't even reach to a point where it was going through the contract because
she got someone who I think there was someone that was advising her who told her that she don't need me to do the deal. That's what, yeah. So she have someone who tell her that, hey, they don't need Kemar to do the deal. We can go and do the deal ourselves. So let's find a way of it. Destroy or
come out of it. But you own the songs right now that you're pitching out, right? It's your songs.
I co-wrote all the songs and I composed all the music. So my intention was to help her, right? And my intention was to turn her into a star because she's very talented. And there's no other producer in reggae and dancehall would have done what I've done for Tallup. I literally get her a contract and offer her to pay an attorney fee for her to get an attorney, which is independent from me, my company, and my attorney to review her contract. And I'm going to pay for that.
Kemar, I'm a little biased, not to the situation because I don't take sides, not that way, but with the feeling that Tallup could have been, I'm feeling very sorry for her, and that's because I like her, and I love the fact that she just sang about tea time. I mean, she's part of the whole vibe, and even with that, I would want to see her win. That's how I stay.
She's very talented.
She's talented. Is there? Auntie Shelly normally come with some mix-up that normally probably it stirs the pot. But I don't want to stir the pot. I want to mend the fence. In this, is there any chance that you would give Tallup the opportunity to come back and revisit this album? Being that she may have been or misled or she hasn't asked me. Nobody knows I'm interviewing you. It's just Auntie Shelly seeing a vision of a woman who is extremely talented. And I wouldn't because how the industry treated people generally, that it came to this kind of. And you're no stranger dealing with recording artists that want cuss you on the internet.
No.
Khago cuss you and you're still recording. Correct? So is there any chance for Tallup?
For Tallup? All right, so I'm going to say this on your show, or maybe the first time I'm going to say it. So even after what Tallup did, she came on the internet saying so much bad things about me. I reached out to her through multiple sources, and I can't even call a name. Even Vegas at one point reached out to me and said, hey.
He wanted to fix it too?
Yeah, Vegas wanted to fix it.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, me and him have our differences, but he's a legend. I respect him, but we have our differences. But he reached out, wanted to get it fixed. But because of her, Tallup, I don't know, her ego, or maybe someone is in her ears or whatever, she was like, I don't want to listen to what I say. And I not do what you want me to do. Because what I said to her, I was like, what you have said about me, it is not true. I treat her like a lady. Every night, I send an Uber for you. You come to my studio. I order food for you. I treat you with nothing but respect. I've never tried to put any, argument to her or anything like that, because I see the talent. You know, I know that she could be the next lady star or beyond that. The same thing that I saw in Etana. Because of me, why Etana is a star. Same thing, and Tallup could be the next lady star, and I saw that into her and said, okay, all I want for you to do is just make a public apology because you know what you just did is not true, and you should fix it. If I did something to you, I'm open to make a public apology to you. I said that to her.
So she didn't want to?
She should not do it.
Well, if Tallup, if you don't want to do it,
she should not do it. So
I can't beg for you.
No, she should not do it. So what I did, I just take a stand because I never want nothing from you. I didn't want anything from you. I was trying to help you. So I decided I'm not going to put the songs out. So why should I? I was just going to help you.
So how, because you have so many artists you work with, I want to move on to the next one. So Tifa, how that came about? Because you have and you brought back Tifa from the abyss. She was somewhere, and then I didn't know where Tifa was, and Tifa is my girl, but
Tifa dope.
Yeah, Tifa is my girl. People know that I have history with her, but how did you bring her back?
So this reggae and dancehall it's tough. It's not easy to
survive.
Surviving reggae and dancehall is tough. Yeah, and I don't know. I think I was like, cause for me as a producer, like 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, I would like go on Instagram and TikTok and Rex Coach, and I saw somebody singing this song, Spell It Out. Because I'm a dancer, but sometimes it's not everything I know in a dancer.
Yes.
And I was like, whoa, this girl is so talented.
Yes.
I said, let me send her a message. And I sent her a message. I said, yo, I want to work with you. I just sent a message.
And that was it?
Yeah. And that was it.
Can I tell you, Tifa was here a couple weeks ago, and I can tell you that people may say a lot of things about you, and some might be right, some might be true, but one thing that I know is that you must get credit for things that I can see and easily see, that Tifa herself came here and you changed her life. Sometimes I think people need a hand, and in God's timing or just right, she needed somebody to give her that call. And the fact that you made that call to her in that time tells a different story, that you have a different purpose here in this music business.
And not to cut you off, right?
Because I try, no, I don't want to cut you off, but I try to get Tifa to, like to say, what's your contract? She said she hear all of the things, but she can only, and she was a firm testimony to how you treat her. And she said, listen, I cannot say what I don't see. And she was very firm on my show. And I'm glad somebody came with another thing and said, no, he's the one, and she gave you all your flowers. I mean, without going over, but she did say you brought her back.
Well, trust me. As I said, Tifa, she's very talented, and I think the industry treated her, unfairly, right? And just like me, them beat me bad. Every artist I'm working, them treat me bad, and this is why me personally have to, take up all these billboard plaques and name all of it, and say, yo, you are pit toilet. I don't know if I can speak like that.
You can't speak anything.
Yeah, so I call you pit toilet, you are this, you are shit house, you are that. And
who you call a pit toilet?
Excuse me for my profanity.
No, but which one do you work with that is a pit toilet?
90% of them damn for the billboard plaque with them. People can go watch about a pit toilet. No disrespect.
Gyptian?
I'm a pit toilet. I would say I'm a pit toilet, Gyptian.
Khago?
I kind of like Khago. I'm not a Khago, pit toilet. No matter how me and him cuss. Yeah. Khago.
Khago is Khago.
No, Khago.
He's special.
Special.
He's very special. But Khago is one of them that beat you left and beat you right. And he did say you still owe him $1 million. But you guys have since recorded a song.
Multiple songs.
Multiple songs. How?
You know what? Let me tell you something. Like you have a pitney, when you're pitney that's unruly. Like, me and Khago just have a different vibes. You know, there's serious
Disagreements.
and a lot of that is because of inexperience. Artists don't know the business, so sometimes they're misled or whatever. And I think Khago wife, you know, lead him down a lot of rabbit holes and stuff like that. Why me and Khago have a lot of, you know, a lot of differences and stuff like that. Like for instance, Khago will say, Kemar, you owe me $1 million, you owe me that. And I'll break it down for him and say, yo, with all of the time that I put into your career, right? The numbers are out there. You hit the Billboard chart, how many copy your record sold? Record sold 300 copy. Multiply 300 times $9.99, $9.99. You get the numbers. You know what you sold. So
people look at the charts and say, okay, I hit the Billboard, but they're not looking at the actual sales and numbers, and it's not making.
Especially for reggae artists. A lot of the reggae artists, they don't really have high numbers to enter the Billboard chart. You know, like for Khago 2 albums, the first one, Walk a Mile, sold 200 and something copies. The third one maybe sold 300 copies. But at the end of the day, what Khago have done, there's no other dancehall or reggae artists have done that, because Khago hit the Billboard chart back to back in March and in April with 2 albums. I'm telling you, a lot of them.
Big respect to Khago.
No.
Not in a line.
So
talented.
I was so upset with him to say, yo, when you should be in Jamaica celebrating your success, you're in Jamaica beating me. I try to get, I don't know what you were talking about, oh, you win a court case, you win $1 million, when Khago didn't win $1 million.
He didn't win a court case?
No, he didn't win a court case.
So what, you went to court though? You went to court? Was there a ruling?
You know, I actually sued Khago. I'm the one who filed a lawsuit against Khago.
And
it was not Khago.
What was the judgment?
I sued Khago. So I sued Khago because Khago violated the agreement. But after spending so much money on the lawsuit, my lawyer advised me and said, Kemar, I don't think you should continue paying me so much money for something that don't worth it. It's not like the artist is making any money. He's not selling any record or anything. He's very talented. You're very talented. But if you guys work together, you can turn him into a Gyptian or beyond that. So you should just drop the lawsuit and move on, because there's nothing there. So I dropped the lawsuit and I move on. Khago decided, yo, I'm going to push this and I'm going to win me a guy Jamaica to celebrate. So what he did, he pushed it and he got a judgment for a company that have $0 because he didn't earn any money. So he got a judgment for.
So you're not liable to pay anything?
No, because he didn't make any money. So he got a judgment.
But I got to the person you called Pit Toilet. Where is Gyptian now? What happened with Gyptian? You are part of Gyptian's journey.
Yeah, if it wasn't for me, there would be an Gyptian. And you know,
hold you, you know, love you.
Well, I'm not even going to talk about hold you and all that. But let's talk about Gyptian, how Gyptian start out. You know, I've done so much for Gyptian. Turn him into a millionaire and a mega star. Right? I mean, Gyptian is one of the, I would say, Gyptian is one of the only artists that break through in 2006 that has a also name and can tour for the rest of his life without making another song, with multiple albums, and all of his albums are 8 albums. And Gyptian, he never said thanks. Never ever said to me, thank you for what you have done. And I mean, not bad mind him. I just speak the truth. And when they write his Wikipedia and his bio, there's nothing mention in his bio to say, Kemar and Mcgregor produced this. Kemar and Mcgregor, nothing. They erased me from his entire career. When he just started out, you know, and called himself Gyptian, and when I produced his first debut album, which is have all its songs like Mama, Serious Time, and Beautifully, all of them. I turned to the record label and said, my name is Gyptian, the album should call. And the rest was history. And from there, it's just Gyptian.
Where is he in the world right now in terms of, is he still, I haven't heard anything from Gyptian. Is he still touring?
I don't know, and I don't care.
You don't care?
It's not someone that I care for and never will. But I forgive him though, and I move on. You
hear that, Gyppy? You're forgiven. But Auntie Shelly don't forgive you though.
I forgive him for his sin.
I don't forgive you for hanging up the phone on me, Gyppy. But we'll soon get to that tea. Your tea soon come up, not your time, my Elephant Man time now. You drop a song with Elephant Man. You brought him back. You found him too?
Elephant.
You're searching for these artists? What are you searching for?
No, listen, let me tell you something.
How you find Elephant Man? I haven't heard about Elephant Man in I'm Not Even. I love you, Ellie. You owe me money, and I keep saying this. You owe me money, but he is super talented.
Why do you keep on saying the energy God owe you?
He owes me. He came to my party. He was to pay 30,000 for him and his entourage, and he, instead of walking through the exit to pay me, he jumped the fence and left.
I don't believe that, and I know Elephant Man is going to defend that.
All right, make him defend it. A whole heap of people see him jump the fence in that Kemar. So don't put no money on this one.
I don't believe Ellie would do that. Right. I know Ellie would defend that. Ellie should come on the show and defend that.
And come pay the money with him. That is what me I talk about. But Elephant Man, how did you start working with Ellie? Ellie, you know, I love you, but I still want my money. No hard feelings. I'm just trying to find out what's going on in the P. Diddy, the bad boy. I'm really teasing him to get him on the chair. I really like Elephant Man. Never had a problem except for the money. And I really want his side of the story. So it's so funny that I saw this, you know, this record with him. And you tell me about.
Listen.
First of all, where you find him?
Listen, Ellie gone away. My grandmother said to me, right? May her soul rest in peace. When I dead, no dash away. And in dancehall and reggae, there's this stigma or this thing about like older artists and younger artists. And you know, when since age.
No, I'm facing it now as a blogger.
No, but you're beautiful.
Thank you, but they still say they use age in everything as a blogger, as a social commentator. Coming like age is the worstest thing in Jamaica.
No, I mean, well, guess what? Because of this age thing, dancehall and reggae is in its worst condition ever because of this age. Because leave it up to the youths then. You see what we have right now?
We'll have some good ones.
We'll have some good ones.
You want me to go on spot right now to
no,
say, we have some good ones. Yeah. All right. Valiant. I like his music. Skeng. I like his music.
I like the lyrics, but I don't like the beats.
Sometimes it's not them that.
No, but I don't blame them.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
I blame the beat makers and the so-called.
But them as artists to deliver on what they have.
What was given to them.
Yes.
So I'm not going to beat them.
Yes.
Because I'm straight up a reggae and a dancehall dude. I will not embrace hip-hop music and R&B over my dancehall and reggae.
Right.
And this is why I said to you that name them. But then you said you like their lyrics, but the beats I will not embrace that.
Right.
But back to Ellie. So
you found him.
No, don't use that. That's the energy God. You keep on saying found Elephant Man. Elephant Man never gone away. He was right here. It's just that the younger producer or the younger generation just don't want to work with him. So he was always here. So don't say found.
So he has been wanting to do work and nobody's voicing him on the new, like say for instance, you know, Russian who came back out. Why we never see an Elephant Man back on the track?
Russian is a producer.
Russian don't produce?
He's not a producer. He don't play beats. He's not ever, not because this is somebody's that, you know, I mean that they are producers.
He's buying them?
I don't know what they do, but I mean, how do you define a producer? Why you say Russian is a producer?
Because he called himself that, and I see him put it on the record.
What you call it? How you define a producer?
I call a producer someone who build the beats.
That's a beat maker.
That's a beat maker. So a producer see the vision of the product and put together with the artist and everything to make the final product, isn't it? Isn't that
true?
Yeah.
But actually can do the work, can do the recording, the mixing, the
mastering. Yes, that I think is second. I mean, I just think that's natural.
Yeah, because a lot of people in Jamaica they don't know the difference between executive producer and engineers.
Right.
So
I'm one of them. So I mean, yes, yeah. I want us to take don't just go, but I want to know. All right, so Elephant Man has been around, but the newer generation not embracing the older artists on records. Is it because the style has changed? Because trap dancehall is what's trending, the Roger Wild and the Rose Dawn is a different style.
I don't.
I mean, Beenie Man, let us say, big up the king. Beenie Man will always be Beenie Man. Bunty will always be Bunty. But after a while, their style, it was good in the 80s and 90s, whatever, 2000. But moving on, things change. So we don't expect people now to be going back to the same style. When music keeps changing, the beats keep changing. If they're not changing with it, how are they going to keep up with the generation?
It's only reggae and dancehall beat change. There's no other genre around the world that the beat change.
So there's no original dancehall anymore?
No original reggae.
No original reggae.
There's no other genre around the world that has changed the beat. That it may evolve and they add stuff to it like hip hop, R&B, but it doesn't change. Like with dancehall today, it's different. It's not dancehall. It is not reggae.
Fun.
I don't know what to call it.
Is this why Shaggy said that original reggae is dead?
What do you call that name? Shaggy? Yeah.
Mr. Bombastic?
Well, Shaggy's not a reggae or dancehall artist. Shaggy never got a hit song in dancehall or reggae, so I would expect him to say that.
What is It Wasn't Me?
It Wasn't Me is not a reggae.
But he sings in the Jamaican.
He sings in the Jamaican, yeah. He sings Jamaican, but
it's not a reggae.
It's not a dancehall.
Dancehall.
Yeah, it's not a dancehall. Beenie Man Sim Sim a dancehall. Murder She Wrote.
Dancehall.
That's dancehall. That's more like a crossover. Shaggy stuff is crossover.
So, are you saying that Shaggy shouldn't have made that statement like...
It's the worst thing Shaggy could ever say. That authentic reggae and dancehall music. Dead, all because he might push TJ. So, he must say that. That's the only reason why he make that statement. Because he's pushing TJ with a top artist. But every single person that Shaggy worked with, even today, these producers produce authentic dancehall and reggae. Check his records. It's still Sly. Check it. He just did Spice album.
And it just went to Grammy. So why him say Shaggy? That's a good thing. So you just say. So what the record with him, Sean Paul, go down there.
Spice is a dancehall.
It's a dancehall.
It's not a trap. That's a dancehall.
That was just recorded just 2-3 years ago.
He just did a dancehall album that was nominated for the Grammy with Spice. So is it that Shaggy saying Spice dead?
Well, we know she comes second on your list, but I don't think she's far from dead.
No, Spice bad.
Bad.
Bad artist.
Me know
them love
that.
her, the girl them love her.
Let's go back to Elephant Man. Because we don't want to forget him like the rest of the whole industry. We don't want to forget him off of the show.
Why you keep on saying about Ellie?
No, I'm not saying it about Ellie. I'm just saying you found him and
No,
you did.
don't use that word, found. He was always there.
All right. You remembered him?
No, don't use that one either. I reached out to
You reached out
international recording. No, I didn't reach out to him. He heard the rhythm. He heard Ioctane. He heard Ioctane on it.
Yes, I heard Ioctane's own too.
And he told Octane to contact me because he like it and him have a song for it. So
what song he put on? It was his idea to put the P Diddy thing.
So when he called me to hear the song, I was listening to the song. We were listening to the song, and I said to him, I was like, "Yo, Ellie, this thing will go on with P Diddy. They're all over the place, you know, and it don't look good." And then I said, "Yo, wait a second, where to go? Yo, what you say? No, man, we need to put this in the song." And him say, "Yo, now go do it right now. Now go back at the studio." And him hang up and go back at the studio. And, "Yo, Kemar, what about P Diddy?" And him play it my mate and I say, "Yo, Ellie, this, it." And the rest was history.
So what has the song done for him, like, right now, like?
For Ellie?
Yes.
Well, I think the song does represent what our culture is.
And I like the song. And Ellie is a bad artist, but why more come to tea time to talk about the P Diddy? Because me I try find out if him really did thump up P Diddy. Was there a tussle? Like me I try to find out why Ellie won't come, and he has a hit tune. He's come back on, but he doesn't want to come to the hit podcast. So, that cannot make sense.
So you don't listen to the record?
Yes.
But him said it all in the record. Him saying I'm shaky.
Him
and I want to blow him up like surgery.
I heard that, and I have no accusations against him. I want to know what he saw, what made the deal go bad. I want to know if he did box him down. I want to know I want to hear it out of his mouth.
But you don't think what he said in the record is good enough?
No, it's not enough. It gives us an insight of where he stands. But I believe that P Diddy, I'm working with an investigation. Like I'm on this case. And I'm just on P Diddy now. I soon go over to Khaled. And then I'll go with Jay-Z. But I'm actually working with the ones that are linked to Jamaica more, right? So P Diddy, with all that's going on, I wanted to know because I think P Diddy signed Elephant Man with a plot not to build him, but to destroy him. And it didn't work. It didn't work because he left the way it left, just abrupt. But we want to know why. We want to know.
But you don't want the record tell you why?
We want to hear it from his...
Okay.
Do you understand?
So you reach out to him? Do you reach out to him?
Me I draw him out. Me I say it. Me I say, Ellie, why you don't want to come on the Hot Podcast? We want to know what was your experience. Like, your experience. Do you have some relation to the record label P Diddy at some point in your career?
Yeah, I've done a couple of stuff and been to a couple of the parties.
Couple parties?
Yeah, I've been to a few of the parties there. I mean, I'm a producer.
What you see?
What me see? Some horrible things, but at the end of the day,
you saw horrible things.
Horrible things, but as I said to you, as a producer, I went to these parties not knowing what these party is actually about until when you actually go there and you see it. And as a Jamaican, you have to just back up and just say, "Yo, may I leave?" But I've seen a lot of the parties.
So you went to this Breaking news, breaking news. We get somebody out of Jamaica that has been in one of these mansion-style parties, private parties.
Private parties, yeah.
Private parties for the elites.
Yep.
You saw any stars that we know, like not just people who we would know?
A lot of them. A lot of them.
You signed the NDA, like...
Me? No, I'm not signing a paper.
You never signed a paper?
No. Nelly was at a couple of them.
Nelly?
Yeah. Usher.
We know about Usher.
Only for them. There's a lot of them.
You saw Khalid?
No, Khalid was on the map at that time. Nobody,
he wasn't?
No, nobody knew Khalid at that time.
At that time?
He was not there.
Jay-Z?
Maybe he was there.
Maybe, but maybe never see him.
I think maybe he was there. But what that say?
We're going back to Ellie. So basically what you're telling me is that, which I want everybody to know, the fact that you're invited to the parties doesn't mean, but I would like to know, because this is my job, is to find out what...
Going to those parties doesn't mean you're shaky.
Right.
But going to those parties, I mean, infringe on your beliefs too, because you're invited to these parties not knowing.
Not knowing.
And that's a problem I have.
That's the problem I'm having on behalf. And this is the problem I'm having with, and that's why I'm chasing.
It's like a recruit.
It's, yes.
Yeah, I have a problem with that, because as a Jamaican, I go to those parties not knowing, like, see a lot of, you see some lot of
transvestites.
Yes, and you were like, and you were told, I mean, this was in what? 2004, 2005.
But let us just be logical here. Sean Paul, who's clearly gay, homosexual, bisexual, whichever. Jesus Christ, Mr. Sean Paul. No, Sean Combs, Jesus. Me I call him by
my ears clean. Shelly, be careful what I say. So say, who?
No. Make sure that come out in our friend, yes.
Not the dirty rock.
Not dirty rock. Actually, we have a story working on Sean Paul differently.
Am I fish?
No. But he stood up to Jay-Z them on what they wanted, and that's why Baby Boy, the issues with
I know about that.
You know about that? I was
on that project, and guess what they did? For him to perform with Beyonce, they have to install a glass. He couldn't even touch her. Well, we can't talk about that the next time.
Yeah, we can talk about that at the next. You see, that is the one we may work on. But yes, why his name came up there. So let me not even go say Sean Combs, say Diddy. Yeah, let us be safe. It's too close. We all know that by now Diddy is clearly a homosexual and all of that. So why would he have an interest in an artist, from your perspective, that's outrightly sing or sang songs anti-homosexual, literally step on them in his lyrics? Just why?
I mean, as a producer who produce reggae and dancehall artists and international artists, I believe that dancehall and reggae artists are targeted by these people. I honestly believe that, and I know this for sure. They target them, to silence them.
Thank you.
They do this, like they reach out to them and sign them, not to
elevate them,
but they call it catch and kill in America.
Catch and kill. So literally, if in case anybody was thinking, I don't have any, it's about 43 kids we're counting for Elephant Man, I don't think that there's a shaky bone.
Ellie not shaky, man. Listen to the new song, not shaky.
But I wanted to know from his perspective, knowing that he was the energy god, he's still the energy god, but the top performing, hit maker, touring all over the world, but controversial.
True. And
then for Bad Boys to seek him out, now we know what was happening or the agendas. It's coming to light. So I would want it to be more like his experience. Did he actually see any moves to get a hit record? Or did he just get the invitation to go to the parties? He saw what he saw and said, I'm out.
It's very difficult for dance artists and reggae artists to actually speak how they feel and to talk about their experience or their beliefs because of the LGBT community. They have this thing over the artists that, you know, they talk even how they feel.
Yes.
They're going to target a visa and try to take that away from them to stifle them. So
personally, I don't know if anybody knows this or knows the story, but I have history with Elephant Man. Like literally, I signed him in corporate Jamaica and I got targeted. And literally, they campaigned for me to lose my job at Digicel. So you have to understand that Elephant Man was on a top radar
for them.
So I still want to know, knowing that I was a part of Team Ellie. You have to understand this. And I was attacked for it. Literally, we couldn't, as an international company, we had to just pay him the money and we couldn't use him. He did not benefit from the brand elevation. So he lost out in that. He might have gotten some cash, but you know, he didn't build his brand further like what we were able to do with Ioctane, or he did not get that opportunity. And I have to now say, no, what I know was Bad Boy put there to catch and kill. That's what I want to know, you know, because it will save our new artists, are people who have their personal views on what they have viewed, that they are traps.
But Elephant Man have to be careful too, because Elephant Man, these people have been targeting Elephant Man for many years. And if Elephant Man said he's not shaky, I mean, they're gonna spin that. And that's one of the things he's very scared about, that, he don't want him to spin it to say he's bashing. I have to speak about
this, and this is where I need somebody like Footer Hype in this, because he is the champion for the Straight Nation. Straight Nation, yeah. Big up Footer Hype on your Straight Nation, your merch. I personally believe in everybody's views, but in everybody's views, not just one side. So if Elephant Man has his views, I do not believe he should be on the attack. This is not right.
And I agree with you that he should have, have his rights the same as them.
They have rights. And this is what, as long as people understand that my thing is not to shake him down. True. My interest in this, and will be, as the P. Diddy investigation unfolds, and more people are implicated, I will gather that more people connected to people who he is connected to. We have to now look and see what was the intention to diminish dance hall with the culture of being anti-gay. Why would they want you?
But I think he should sit and talk to you on that level, because we know that the international community who involved into that behavior, they target dancehall and reggae artists, and they catch and kill their career. They've done it to a lot of artists. So I think, as I said, Elephant Man just don't want his new single to be branded as he's bashing any community or anyone.
But he chose to put the word shaky, and he chose to put P. Diddy.
In the shaky. Him just making us say, straight up say, me never go for that.
So I can't blame me for Shelly because him put it out there, so we want to know what
one. I'm saying not shaky.
We know saying not shaky. We know saying not shaky, but we still want to know.
The boy never blood him up like surgery. Him say that. Him making us straight up say, me not shaky.
All right, Elephant Man, we still want you on here because there's a bigger picture.
I think you should.
Yes.
Ellie, you should sit and talk to her about it.
Yes.
Because the song is about you and about our culture. And I don't bash anyone.
Neither do I.
Because I'm in the entertainment, right? I'm a producer. I produce everyone. I've encountered a lot of gay CEO, gay A&R, gay directors, and I respect them. And the same way they respect my rights.
Correct.
And they will not bring that to me.
Yes.
Because they know I'm straight.
I don't agree with Footer's extreme ways, but again, I respect his rights. And Elephant Man, maybe in earlier days, I don't know if he would sing the same lyrics he did years ago, but I respect his rights. So what I really want to do is to ensure that people understand that Elephant Man shouldn't be targeted for whatever he believes in, and as well as, you know, we don't need to target anybody, cancel people's visa, and this is a bigger plot if people are deliberately waiving contracts to kill your career.
And it's a big thing in Jamaica. Yes, there's this big movement in Jamaica now, you know, where that you have a lot of the people from the gay community are literally trying to force artists to sign a lot of these contracts before they can get a visa. And I totally disagree with that, because everyone is entitled to
their right
their
of
rights.
space.
Yeah, but at the same time, dancehall and reggae artists, they have to be careful, because the lyrics, these things, they're powerful and they promote violence against a certain group, and we have to be careful. You understand me? We have to be careful. I understand that, Jamaica, we are road boy, but guess what? We live in different times now, right? And producing a song and singing a song said to kill a certain set of people, and that happened, we can get in trouble for that.
Oh, so maybe this is why Elephant Man, so the power of the LBG, whatever them, same ones, he's afraid then to express himself, and then he'd be targeted all over again, and his career probably, stumbling through blocks, and it's not right. A
lot of artists is afraid to express themselves. I mean, like, I know a lot of artists who are afraid to express themselves because of that community. They just scared to say, especially if these artists like sing song before.
Yes.
Sing a song against them. Like today, if these artists should even make a song that's close to that, their visa gone. This is why the fire not burn.
Mm-hmm.
This is why the trap artists do them thing, because the burn the fire.
Well, I don't really hear any fire burning from anybody.
No fire can't burn again.
Sizzler, burn out. Sizzler, there's no fire there. Caperton.
You say you're not in a fire, so I'm not happy. You say you're not in a fire, but me not in a fire. I don't in a fire. No fire not burn, because I believe that sometimes we have to stand for something.
Yes. We fall for everything.
We have to stand, man. Some of us have to make sacrifice, boy. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, the rest of them should continue to burn the fire. I don't think they should.
They're quiet.
I don't think they should quiet because of a visa.
The last time I saw Sizzler burning anything was a plaque. You know anything? No, it was DJ Khaled. There was a fight, and
Shelly,
a lot of fight.
Why would you say that when I'm here? Where's him?
The last time. No, but I'm not even giving a joke. That was the last time I literally saw fire. Literal fire.
Okay.
You saw fire after that?
I haven't seen any fire for many years in reggae and dancehall. And again, I believe that there need to be like some form of discussion within the reggae industry, right? We need to have a say too as well. But we need to ensure that before we have an understanding, right? We need to make sure that the lyrical content that we put out there does not infringe on their rights.
Right. It's a balance.
It's a balance.
It's a balance, but it doesn't mean you can't burn fire.
No. You should stand up for what.
Stand up.
You should stand up. We
yes,
should stand.
you should stand up.
No one should take that from us.
Yes.
Because we can't tell a gay man to go marry a woman.
We can't.
We can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't tell a lesbian to go.
But we can tell them.
We can't. But them.
What we think.
Our Bible. Yeah, our Bible.
Our religion.
And what they're going to say. They're going to disagree with us.
They're going to disagree.
And this is why it's the same thing. We should respect their rights and they should respect. And yes.
Why Kemar, this, I don't know. I hope Caesar don't come and burn down my studio after this. But I have to ask you about Amari. Because I will tell you, say, she's one of my favorites on, the reality show. But you literally got her to do what I call a hit song, a bona fide song. And
I agree. Mm-hmm.
And it looked like she was going to be a bona fide star.
Bona fide star. Mm-hmm.
But
it was Amara being mad, as she is.
Amari. I'm going to say this because I have to close out.
What them say? What a madman. You take him out of the garbage and what?
Him go find it back?
Yeah.
Why? You don't want to record me?
Why not?
But me ask because me are one of them people when not throw it away. Me I go sing till me get it.
You know what I always want? You know what I want to do? When I go on Instagram and TikTok, I don't know if you're friends with that person, but I always want to record a song with you and Beauty Bling, and actually have a song in my head.
Same way?
Same way for you and Beauty Bling. I always want to do it.
I mean, Beauty Bling.
I think it's going to be a hit.
Beauty Bling. Yeah. The queen of TikTok meets the queen of YouTube. Let's do it. I mean,
why not?
Why not?
I have a concept.
You have the concept. Beauty Bling, you heard it first on Tea Time. Let's get to Miami.
Miami or Jamaica, anyway.
No,
she could fly down now too. We could go in the studio.
Me more foreign.
Oh, yeah, foreign, no problem.
Foreign.
Yeah, and Beauty's in New York, so she could fly down to Florida. Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, I want
definitely. Yeah, beautiful.
Right, no. We'll do it.
Definitely.
I want to thank you, personally, for having such a interest in the underdogs, for having interest. I mean, I don't know if you want to go on expound on underdogs, but I have to big you
what
up.
What do you call underdog?
You know, what happened? You say you're going to make me stop and explain. All right. What I'm going to say is the underdogs are not the ones that are necessarily considered the trending ones. So you have the gatekeepers. And if they say it's Shenseea and it's such and such, there's normally like 2 or 3 artists working where everybody wants to just work with. But then you have the talented ones. So you seem to look for talent and not popularity. Because I think we are mixing it up with who, if Ramesh say, this year wanna go through, everybody knows, say, Ramesh say. But he was right about Shenseea. But I'm not, you understand what I'm saying? It's not everybody what him said.
He's right about Shenseea.
Yes.
I don't think he really know about Shenseea. Maybe he's just pushing her because of her looks. Because I don't think he understands her talent. I don't think, because up to now she's a boss.
Jesus Christ, how much time we have on the show? Shenseea a boss?
Shenseea a boss. She's very talented, but she's not boss now. There's a process in reggae and dancehall. You have to creep before you walk, not just walk.
And because of this is exactly. So let me go. You have to come back, because we have to come back to this Shenseea don't bust yet, and we have other things to talk about. So hear what? When I fly to Florida, I would like to do it in your studio.
No
I
problem.
would love to do a part 2, and we go on this. But I wanted to still give my flowers, give you my flowers to you for looking out for the talented, having that ear and taking the risk with these artists, because if the artists don't have that popularity, then promotion costs more. Am I speaking truth or
Yeah, right?
So when you take a risk with artists that is not trending, you literally are spending and investing more. And artists don't see it that way. They think that they're God's gift and, it happens because it's them. And I just wanted to say thank you for also standing up to players like Shaggy. I haven't stated my opinion on that yet, but I don't have to when I see people like you standing up and saying you cannot kill reggae music. It is not dead. And I want to really thank you. And if you have could look back at Tallup, I would really appreciate you bringing her up so that she can take her 3rd place in the whole.
It's up to her.
No.
Yeah, it's up to her.
So if I call her and said, listen, this is what you need to do, you will consider.
She need to make a public apology, and if she don't want to, that's fine.
All right, fine. I thank you for that, and I will leave it there. Thank you for coming. And I want to say...
You're the best. You're the best.
The best and very blessed.
Both.
And I want to say, I love your court suit. And the next time, I want the matching one. Hot like
no
drops.
problem.
Tea time. We are out Friday night with Kemar, Mcgregor. We are out.
Your tea time. Auntie Shelly. Me have a bag of things for talk.